guys with machine guns guarding him. They said there was a Saudi national in the hospital. Now what? Where'd he go? Well, Obama meets with Saudi foreign minister, was not on a public schedule. FBI pulls press conference. I think any mystery novel writer could put this one together. Right? Or not? KSFO, Matt, you're on the Savage Nation. Go ahead, please.
Hi, Dr. Savage. I'm wondering what you think the liberal media's endgame is by purporting first by ignoring the fact that they have this Saudi national in custody, and I guess by implication, like they always do, purporting that it's some white crazy person. What is their endgame? Because these are all white people reporting this story.
What you can't understand, what your mind can't grasp, is a suicidal liberal's mental state. Is that what you're basically saying? You can't understand why people would literally commit race suicide. I don't know how else to put it. Guys like Chris Matthews, for example, pretend that they're not old white guys. Every day of the week, they get up and attack old white guys, and they think that people look at them like, oh, they're one of them? Well, what are they doing? Who do they think they're feeding? What mob are they appealing to? Who are they appeasing? Do they think everyone suddenly thinks that they're not old white guys? You're asking me a question for which there's only one answer. Liberalism is a mental disorder. And most of these news people are naive. Most of them are drug addicts, whether it be Prozac-like compounds. I can guarantee you they're not hired unless they're weak, mentally weak. They never go to journalism school unless they're incapable of anything else. Who do you think goes to J school? Whoever goes to J school, but people who can't do anything else. It's a step below poli-sci is journalism. So you already have weak-minded people going into the field called journalism. That's number one. Now, number two, there's a screening process. If they show any backbone, they're screened out. And then, of course, what you have left is what you have left. This is what you have now. You have useful idiots. You have a government media complex that I wrote about and spoke about in 1998. And when we lost the press, we lost the country. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet because they could not jam through the gun bill, and Obama was stunned. Bloomberg was stunned. Feinstein was fuming. Cuomo was moaning. Reid was mocking. Next, the immigration bill comes out. You haven't even seen it yet. It's 844 pages. According to the Drudge Report, it would take 3 days to read nonstop before Friday morning hearing. They dumped the bill on a Wednesday, hoping that the congressional people in Congress wouldn't even have time to read what's in it. And then we find out that the bill, amongst other things, the immigration bill, is amnesty. It legalizes all the relatives of anyone here. You hear this? That means, let's say they say it's 11 million. Why do you think I've been saying 30 million? Because I know it would be 30 million. If you legalize 11 million, which is a ludicrous figure, how do they know it's 11 million? How do they know it's 11 million people? Where do they get that number from? 11 million, 11 million, 11 million. How do they get to 11 million? If they know there's 11 million, they know their names. How could they know their names? So it's not 11 million. It's a guess. But let's say it's 11 million. So now it legalizes their relatives. That means, what, how many relatives? 10 of them? Bring them all in? Hasta la vista. Hasta la mañana. Hasta la victoria siempre. Bring them all in. Bring in 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? I don't know. So 6 times 11 is 66 million. 3 times 11 is 33 million. 4 times 11 is 44 million. This is what Rubio, the ice cream man, has done to America. This is what McCain, well, McCain, we know what he is. We know McCain is a brainwashed parrot. That we know. Schumer is an evil demagogue. That we know. Rubio's never fooled me. Not after the beginning. I liked him in the beginning. I liked him at the Republican National Convention, and then I saw who he was. A setup guy. They thought because he had a Hispanic from Cuba, suddenly he's going to bring in 10 million voters for the Republican Party. Oh, he's a good one of them. Oh, we're going to vote for. Are you crazy? It doesn't work that way. Most immigrant groups remain Democrat for the rest of their lives unto the 4th generation, the 3rd or 4th generation. I will give you 3 examples. The Irish, largely liberals. The Jews, they come in here poor. Many of the Jewish people have made great lives for themselves. They act as though that they're immigrants at Ellis Island. They still think that they're marching in solidarity with the illegal aliens from Mexico. They think that they're on Ellis Island. I'll be right back.
Join the Savage Nation. Call now.